everybody. Hope all is well. Welcome back to another Mod Time. Today, we're going to be talking about, I keep calling it the slippery trailer issue, but it's not really, I don't think it's really a slippery trailer issue. I think it's more of a center of gravity issue, but slippery trailer issue sounds a little funner, right? But, yeah, noticed it again with a specific trailer. And this isn't necessarily anything that the modders do or anything like that. It's just something I've noticed with the center of gravity pertaining to trailers when you load equipment on them. So today we got two Kenworth trucks from a mod I downloaded. I'm going to get the trailer in question. Let's see. So I've already done the background work on this because I already have a video out on it. So I want to make this a quicker one. So it's going to be actually in low loaders and somewhere thereabouts. Where are we at? Where are we at? Nope, too far probably. I have a ton of trailers. I like logistics in the game. So I got a lot of trailers. Let's see. We got to be getting close to them now. We're almost towards the end. Goodness, I got a lot of trailers. Huh. There we are. So we are dealing with the transport trailer, the 19 meter and the 25 meter mod. Fantastic mod. Love it. Because even these particular models, you can actually equip it with a cutting bar support up here for your combines. You can also do things like add an attacher on the back, different tail light configurations. You can even put tires on it. You can make it a wider floor, old or new there. And I thought there's a way to put the visual to the ramp. What else can you do on here? Like your tail. Oh, there it is. Disassembled tires. So you can have that visual thing. It's just a visual thing, but it looks cool. Massive trailer. I think the biggest trailer, if not one of the biggest trailers that we have, especially with this load height. But outstanding. I think I've put the Midwest Duris cutting bar on here for crops and harvesters and steel toed something. You probably need like a longer truck, obviously, to make that work. But at the end of the day, it still works. Now, our setup. As you can tell down here at the bottom, I have a different mod setup in my mods folder. So this is actually a unique version of this mod right here. But I created these so we can compare and contrast. I've only modified the 25 meter version in the copy version, but I'll show you what I did briefly in a second. But what I'm going to do, actually, no, we'll show you now. All right, give me 1 second. I'll pull up Giants Editor and show you briefly what I believe the fix is for this, and then we're going to test it. Okay. Alrighty, so we are in Giants Editor, the program that we all know and love when you want to mod things in Farming Sim. So what do we have? This is that exact same trailer, the 25 meter version. Particularly what I did in the last mod time pertaining to this issue, we looked at what they call collisions, right? So this particular system has a bunch of collisions, but particularly what we want to do is look at all of these collisions right here where your load deck would be typically. So there are a bunch of load decks on here, all of these. Yep, had to modify all of those and even these. So the thing that I typically do, let me see if I can find one. That's towards the back. And these collisions are, dealing with the wider ramps the top. So that's why there are two sets of collisions. So you have to do all of them. But let's go into rigid body. The main thing I did was change the density to 1 of these loading. The collisions for this. Typically, it's like 0.001 or 1,000th. I think that what that does is cause some of the calculations for the physics in the game. Oops, what am I doing? to cause issues and make it kind of tip. And I'll show you an example of that. But all you have to do, go in here, like I said, find all your collisions. They're usually hidden, but if you go into shape and you can make them renderable like that, but it'll look like that, but you don't want them to show in the game. So you click non-renderable, right? And you go to rigid body. And like I said, this value for density usually is 0.00, either 0.1 or 0.01 like that. I think it's 0.001. And I also changed the static friction and the dynamic friction to 1. I think it was 0.5 before. I don't know if that actually has more of an effect on it or not, but I definitely know the density is the key feature here. Now, I'll go through all that in the other video I made. That's when we were dealing with A2 Studio. What was that? His 50-foot trailer, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, he's an awesome guy. He actually made the update to his trailer to accommodate all that, and now it works perfectly. So that's outstanding. I think that's everything I want to cover. Like I said, I don't want to go into too much detail because we did another mod time on it. Please watch that one if you're interested into more of the how. But this is just a quick synopsis. But we're going to get back into the game. We'll minimize this. Boom. So we're back in our game. Let's see what we need to do. So like I said, I already modified this one. That's what we were just looking at. This is the original one over here. So we're going to get an original one. We're going to keep as much the same as possible. And I think I'm just going to stay with the base level equipment here, but I'm going to change the main color. Let's go with, I don't know. We'll go with the green since that's like showing up on the menu when you first get it. And that'll be the original color, right? Yep. Yeah, we'll keep it very basic to make sure we keep as many of the variables the same. And additionally, we'll get one of the modified ones here, and we'll leave this one yellow. Maybe I should make it something a little more outlandish. We'll make it red, just so that we know that's the one that we're going to be, that's the one we changed. Okay. Keep it mostly the same. Great. All right, where I got them. There they go. Christmas colors, and Christmas is right around the corner, a couple months away, maybe a month away or so. All right, so the green one is the original one, and the red one is the one that we did. So what I'm going to do now, I'll be right back. I'm going to get set up, and I'm just going to go ahead and buy a bunch of tractors to load down these, and we'll give it a shot to see what happens. Okay. I'll probably just do a quick little time lapse on this so you can see what I'm doing. Or something, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, we are loading up the last tractor here. And how many do we have? What's that, 4? It'll be, I know this is beyond the load deck of the trailer, but I really want to try to overload it as much as possible here. I need to probably get that a little more centered. Let's see, we get that like that. And we are backing onto the trailer now. Yep. Oh, I do see some movement already, so that was indicative of that issue that we saw. But let me get up here in the truck, and what we'll do, we'll let the tailgate all the way, well, not all the way up, but we're going to angle it up like that. and we strapped everything down, and I think I'm not going to, oh yeah, you see that? There's a lot of movement on the trailer, even though everything is supposed to be snuggled down, and right now it's leaning towards the right. So, yep, it's already starting to go. I'm not even really moving. I'm turning my wheel, the front wheel, on the truck, and there it goes. Yeah, that's what happens. And I really think that's just dealing with the center of gravity and how the calculations work. Like I said, I literally didn't move. I just turned my steering wheel up there. But let's unload those. Oh, look at that. But we got a bunch of bunch of tractors on their sides. Oh, fun. Okay, but what we'll do, how many do I have sitting over here? Just 2. Let me load these up on the other trailer over there, and we'll see how that one fares with the same type of situation. Okay, we're on the last Massey Ferguson tractor to load up here. I thought I had not loaded one for a second there. I was like, wait a minute. But yep, this is the full load that we're going to test with. All right, we'll do the same thing we did last time. Let's get, whoa, going a little too fast here. All right, let's see. We'll bring that up like so, with a little bit of a lean to it. And we just strapped everything down, if you can see that. Now I'm gonna turn my wheels on my truck on the front there. You can probably see it off in the distance, but that's what I'm doing. I'm just turning the wheel, and as you can tell, we haven't tipped over yet. Oop, I didn't move that. Let me move that back. The saddle plate, that is. But we are looking pretty stable so far. No tilt. And I just put some pedal to the metal there. And I think we are very stable. We are very stable. Yep, and again, I think that is the root cause of that issue. So if you're ever modding and you have that issue, give that a shot. See if that fixes your problem. But man, that looks cool going down the road, doesn't it? Look at all those Masseys. Alright, this is definitely a test for it, because we're gonna go, well, let me get out of the bushes so you guys can see. But we're literally tilting, so that would hurt any potential balance issue, thus making your balance even less so. So most likely that would have caused it to tip over. If it hadn't tipped over now, I don't think it will. And let me make sure we're still sitting pretty stable. I had to cut on the lights, of course, because it looks cool. I'm just cruising, but let's go ahead and put some pedal to the metal and get up to speed, make sure nothing weird happens. Only thing I do know, there is a dip in the road somewhere, so the trailer might bounce and whatnot, cause some problems, but yeah, I think that got it. Are we tilting there? No, I think we're good. That's just dealing with a little bit of the unbalance, but nothing major. Yeah. I could have loaded these tractors a little bit better. I think I got more weight on the left, but that's realistic actually. You probably lean a little bit over to the left because of that. So you can see I'm probably a little heavy on this side. Yep, and even going around corners at what, about 40 miles an hour. Oh, that's not good. You would not take that corner that speed, but you know, I'm driving a little while now just to test the stability of it all. But yeah, I think that's it. So I think our theory has been proven, and one of the main reasons I really want to do this again was to prove if that is the solution. You know, as in science, you have to have repeatable results, and yeah, I think we have repeated it and everything looks to be good. All right, wonderful people. Well, thank you for watching, and I hope this video finds you if you're looking for a solution for this issue, and I hope it is helpful to you. Yeah, I'll keep doing some testing. We'll let this car go by. But you guys are awesome. Take care, and until next time, we'll see you again. All right, keep modding and have fun, everybody. See ya. Peace.